tutorial, we will know about sketch-driven pattern. In the previous tutorial, we had learned about curve-driven pattern. In that curve pattern, we used to create the pattern of a feature with reference to a curve. But the condition is that the curve should be tangent. But what if in a sketch we don't have tangent curves? In those cases, we use this sketch-driven pattern. So to use that, first let us go to Extruded Boss Base, select this top face and draw a center rectangle like this of any dimension. Click OK, exit sketch, give it some height, suppose 10 and OK. Then we have to make a cut on this, extrude cut, like this top face, like this circle and draw a circle, suppose on this face like this. Click OK once again and exit sketch and OK. So we have created a hole in this. Now to create the pattern, go to this sketch driven pattern. Now there are two options for reference points, centroid and selected point. As our pattern is a circular object, so it will have a centroid, and now we have to select the feature. Check on this, okay, uncheck on this and then select this feature, this cut extrude and then selection. Okay, in this selection we have to select any sketch. So we had not created any sketch, so let me cancel this and take sketch command on its top face, or we can rotate this to a normal view, and I take reference point on this, that is point command. Take some reference point. This is first point, second point, third point, fourth point, etc. This point will be reference for the pattern and click OK. Exit sketch. Now I can once again go to pattern, centroid, feature, select the feature, this cut extrude, and in the selection select the sketch we have created, or we can select this sketch from this model tree here, and we see the preview of this pattern and click OK. This way we create the pattern using sketch. And I undo this. Another option we can do, suppose once again I select this extrude cut and select this top face, and this time I select the center rectangle, suppose I draw it here, OK, and exit sketch. So I make a cut of a rectangular section and then select sketch driven pattern, and in this we have to select selected point, because in a circle the only reference point is center, so that is we have selected centroid. But in a rectangular section or any type of section, there are many reference points, this corner point, this point up. So we have to select the selected point. I click a check on this and this feature. Okay, first we have to select the reference point, and the reference point for this, suppose I take this point. Then we can select the feature and I select the sketch. This sketch is sketch 5. Instances, I select this cut extrude. And now we can see in this preview that this reference point we had taken it here is also the reference point on this section. So I can click OK from here. This way we use this sketch driven pattern.